My son took it 2 weeks after, died 2 weeks after the vaccine. In their literature, he's considered unvaccinated because it's not 2 weeks after the second vaccine. So that's where they came up with the great lie of the pandemic of the unvaccinated. So, and so they muddied all the statistics and all the figures. People have died. People have been injured. This was an orchestrated attack on humanity. This was fraud perpetrated by our government, by the pharmaceutical industry, by our medical establishment, by the media. And they perpetrated the lie of safe and effective. And here in my state in New York, the governor every day made sure he was online telling us how many thousands of deaths there were. And later on, we found out a lot of things that could be dismissive of the fact that those were really happening. But it instilled the fear in the public that caused, people to run out, lose their critical thinking skills, because we weren't sure, but we couldn't decide because there was not enough information out there. It was censored. You had people like the Great Barrington Declaration, and we were looking at that, but then we were saying, well, what if, these, quote, fringe virologists are wrong, and shouldn't we trust the FDA? Blah, blah, blah. No, we shouldn't trust the FDA. We shouldn't trust the CDC, and we shouldn't trust, the NIH. And we now are in a situation where the trust is gone. Hopefully, slowly, it will come back, but they have to start doing the black box warnings. They have to do all the things that they're supposed to do.
They have to start doing all of that. And again, I just want to solidify this point for everybody watching. This is real. This is a real vaccine, or not vaccine. This is a real mRNA injection death. There have been many thousands of these deaths. In fact, millions are likely now based on current estimations. And each of these deaths affects an entire family, right? This is real. I just want that in people's heads. This has to be addressed now, and we can't let go and let them keep improving novel mRNA boosters that are going to harm even more people, even more young, healthy adults. This is ridiculous. And so, Hetty, I want you to give us your final words here. What do you want to tell the public?
Well, first of all, never to take another mRNA vaccine. Never fall for the fear they're going to start perpetrating against, because they're going to come up with more, there's going to be more variants, and they're going to come up with more vaccines that are going to help you. And people shouldn't fall for all of that, because, at the end of the day, this is Russian roulette. Whether or not you are affected doesn't necessarily mean the person next to you won't be affected and may die. And so we have to protect everybody by not taking this, because it's not protecting you. It's not these, it's been proven they're not effective. So why take it? And they're not safe.